Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another guitar lesson. So my friends, I thought this is kind of the perfect time to play Tears in Heaven and to teach you guys Tears in Heaven. With everything happening today in the world, this seems to be a really great song for you guys to be learning, just because it's such the perfect song. It's just the perfect song. Eric Clapton did such a great job. There's just real art in this and really beautiful music, you know. So it's a really fun song to play. It's not even that hard. I mean, if you're a total beginner, it might be a little bit over your head. But if you've been playing for maybe 6 months to a year, this is probably doable for you, you know, if you just take it slowly. I'm going to show you a kind of simple way of getting through it. So if you can't do that, if you can't do that, I'm going to show you how to just go. Which sounds great too, okay? So don't let that hammer-on thing stop you from learning the song, okay? I'm also going to be showing you guys those cool little licks. Right? I'm going to be showing you that, the bridge, everything. So we're going to be learning really everything in this song. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it really quickly. Make sure to go download my picture chord book. There's 42 pages of picture chords in the book. You're going to learn all of the picture chords you're ever going to need. And it's also going to teach you how to master the entire fretboard. So that's a free download. The link for that is either above or below me. Make sure to download that. You're going to learn all the chords you need to learn in a very simple way. Okay? All right, let's get into the close-up now. Let's learn how to play this song. I'll see you very soon at the close-up. See you there. Alrighty, so welcome to the close-up. So basically, this song has A part, a B part, a C part, and the bridge. Okay? So that's how I'm going to be explaining them to you. I'm going to be teaching you the A part, we're going to be talking about it. I'm going to teach you the B part, we're going to talk about it, and so on, right? So that you know kind of like the structure of the song, and you can differentiate between the different pieces. And then, of course, those little licks that we play in between, okay? So let's get started now with the A part, right? So the main riff happens on both the A and the B part, okay? So let's learn that main riff first, okay? So I'm going to play it and then I'm going to teach it to you. So here's how it sounds. Okay, so let's call that main riff for now. Okay, so the way we're going to be playing this is I'm going to hit the open 6th string and I'm going to hammer down on it. So that's, okay. Then I'm going to play the open A string. And then what I'm going to do with my first finger is I'm going to bar down on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Okay. So now that this is barred, I'm going to hit that 4th string, 2nd fret. Okay. So all together really slowly. Okay. Now, before any of you guys who have watched other lessons complain, yes, Eric Clapton plays it like this. He goes, and then he hits the 3rd string instead of the 4th string. Okay? You can do both. You can do whatever you want. But for me, I learned it kind of like the first time I learned it, it was with this note, the 4th string, and not the 3rd string. So that's just how I've played it, you know. So I like to play it that way, and to my ears it sounds better that way. But Eric Clapton goes, and then he hits the 3rd string. Okay? So do whatever you want. Just be warned, I'm going to be teaching you the way where you play this note, okay? Sorry for that little rant in between there. So let's recap what we've done. So we've hit the open 6th string, done our hammer on, hit the open A string, and in the meantime, while we were hitting the open A string, we were barring down, right, on the 3rd, 2nd, and 4th string, 2nd fret, and then we hit the 4th string, okay, so just listen to that a couple of times. And now that you have everything barred, what you're going to do is you're going to play the open 2nd string. Sorry, not the open 2nd string. The 2nd string barred that you already barred, right? So, and then you're going to do, after you hit that string, you're going to hammer it, pull off, and then hit the 3rd string. which is also barred, right? You have these 3 strings barred anyway, okay? So really slowly, the whole thing sounds like this. I like to use my middle finger. You could try to use your, third finger if it's easier. I'm not even sure what finger I like to use, but experiment, see what feels better to you. No, actually, I use my ring finger, I'm pretty sure. It's just easier for me that way. But experiment, do it either with your middle finger or your third finger, okay? So if this is too hard, if that's too hard for you, then just do this. Okay, so everything stayed the same, except I didn't do that hammer. I let this note ring a little bit longer, and then I went to the 3rd string. Okay, so that's totally fine too, okay? So depending on what level you're at, if you can do that hammer on easily, then just do it. If you can't, then go. Sounds totally fine too. I know that this thing is kind of like the trademark, what everybody's ear is used to. But if you can't do it, then just play the song anyway, right? And then when you get a little bit better, then start writing the hammer. Okay, so again, we're in the A part, right? There's A, B, C, and then the bridge. Now we are in the A part, okay? And both A and B have this opening riff. So one more time. Okay. One last time. If that's too hard. And what I'm trying to do also is let this note ring after I've played it. So I want that note to ring. I don't want it to just die out. Okay, so I'm keeping pressure. And I also want that A string to keep ringing. So at the end, you have 4 strings ringing, right? Okay, which is an A chord. Okay, so that's the main riff that happens over and over again. Oh, look, my guitar's, this thing's sliding all over the place. Okay, so after you've done that, we're going to go into the next shape. Okay, so the next shape looks like this. I'm on the 5th fret, 2nd string. I'm on the 4th fret, 3rd string, and then with my 1st finger, I'm on the 4th fret, 6th string. Okay, so and then what you're going to do once you get here is play them together, then the bass, and then alone. So that's going to be a reoccurring thing where you play all 3 strings at the same time, which we're going to be calling a pinch, right? Pinch because we're pinching, we're playing them at the same time. Bass note alone, and then these 2 strings, 2nd string and 3rd string alone. Okay, so pinch, bass, up, okay? Again, without that hammer on, if that's too hard, works totally fine too, okay? So, then we're gonna move into our next chord, okay? So lucky for us, all 3 strings and notes we're going to be playing are in the same fret. So now I'm on the 2nd string, 3rd string, 6th string. So, okay, so all together really slowly. Okay. And then, like, after I go, I'm going to go, so, together, bass, up, bass. So together, bass, up, bass, and then I'm gonna release the 6th string. I'm gonna do together, bass, up, bass. Okay, so and then again, release. Okay, so okay. Bass, up, bass, together, bass, up, bass. Okay, really slow. Okay, then we're going to go into our next shape, which looks the same as this shape. Just now we're on the 2nd fret, right? And the 3rd fret. Together, bass up. Okay, so together, bass up, bass. Then you release this finger, play them together, move here to the 1st fret, 3rd string, and then we're going to end it playing A. So I'm pinching them, and then I'm doing bass up, bass up, bass up, bass up. Okay? Okay. Alright, so that whole thing there is the A section completed. And that's the instrumental part that comes in before the vocals. Okay? So that's always the instrumental thing that happens before the vocals come in. And the A part happens once. The B part that we're going to be learning next happens twice. Okay, so it's A, B, B, and then it goes back into A. Okay, so let me just recap really slowly what we've learned so far and play it really slowly so you can get it in your ear. Okay, so. So on the A, it's together, bass up, bass up, bass up, bass up. Then that leads into the B section. So one more time, A section. Okay. And then for the B section, everything stays very similar. There's just a couple of changes, okay? So it starts off with the same riff. So now we're in the B section, right? We completed A, we're going into B. Still the same. And now, instead of releasing this finger and playing that open 6th string and doing that walk down, we're going. Then we're releasing that finger still, but this finger is now coming over here and we're going. So it's together, bass, up, bass. Then the next move down is the 3rd string, 1st fret, together, bass, up, bass. So pinch, bass, up, bass. Okay, so one more time, B section. Everything's the same as the A section until now. B section repeats. Okay, so after you get down here, I didn't show you this part. I forgot to show you this part. So you go down to the 1st fret. Now I'm playing the 2nd string open and the 3rd string 1st fret. And then you go back. I'm playing a pinch, bass. So this is 2nd fret, 2nd and 3rd string. And then there's this nice move up. 3rd fret, 2nd string, 4th fret, 3rd string. Okay, so really slowly from here, just to show you that walk down. Okay, so let me now put the A part and the B part together very, very slowly, just so you can get all of this into your ears and into your eyes, so you can really see how the parts differentiate from each other a little bit. And, you know, hear how this kind of rhythm works and is constantly repeating itself more or less. Okay, so let's do A and B. Okay, so starting with A, really slowly. Going into B. Now we have this walk down. Again B. Okay, if you're not sure when to do the pinch, when to do that open, sixth string, just play around with it. Your ear will get it eventually. I remember learning this as a beginner, and I was just kind of noodling around, and my ear really did show me the way, So it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of play with it, and the more you play with it, the more your fingers are going to learn how to make these chord changes. And the more your fingers start to be automated with those changes, the easier it's going to be to use your ear to kind of just pick it out and get it right. Okay, so now let's move into the C section. Okay, so we've learned the A section, we've learned the B section. Now let's do C. So after the B section, after that it goes into this, okay? All right, so let me explain that now. So again, this is a shape that we've already had. I'm on the, second string, third string, sixth string, second fret. I'm doing a pinch, bass up, bass up, bass up, bass up, okay, for that shape. Then the next shape is, I'm barring down, but I'm only playing the second, third, and sixth string. Okay, so if the bar is too hard for you, you could hold it like this, or I like to do the bar. Okay, so I'm barring down. You could again just play the notes like this. Okay, so again, pinch, bass up, bass up, bass up, bass. Okay, so now comes the easiest shape in the world. We're just releasing all of the strings except for the second string, second fret. Same picking pattern. So, okay, so now new shape. So now again I'm doing a bar, but we're only playing 3 strings. Okay, so I'm playing this string, and this string. Okay, so after I think you're gonna have to do a bar. The only other way you could play it like this too if it's easier for you. But again, I like to do those bars. So again, that same thing. Okay, so this is again now on the third string, and we're playing the second string and the sixth string. Then the whole thing goes one string set further down, except now I'm playing the third string here with the bar again. Okay, so actually the only thing that changes is the bass string. I'm playing a different one, and my ring finger is going down to the second string. Okay, so. And now is the only time that there's a little change that happens. So it's then you play the open string. So it's together, bass up, bass up, bass up, open sixth string, and then it happens 2 times here on the second string, and then sixth string, and then again here. So and then it goes back into part A. So for this thing here, the only thing that I'm doing different than normal is I'm muting out these notes by releasing pressure on my left hand. So I'm not going, it's, okay, so I'm playing the notes, releasing pressure. I'm not moving my hands off, I'm just releasing the pressure. See that? And that's quieting them. And now I'm letting it ring. Okay, so you don't have to do that if it's too hard, but that's how you get that kind of special sound. That. Okay, so let me just recap that whole C part now. Okay, so then it goes back into A. All right, so now I'm gonna play A, B, B, C all together very slowly, so you can see how the different pieces all fit together, okay, with each other. Okay, so let's do that really nice and slow. All right. That was A. Going into B. Second time B. C. Then it goes back into A. Guess what? It goes back into B, and it all repeats itself, okay? So what you do then is you'd play B 2 times, and then you'd play A 1 more time, okay? And that's when you go into the bridge. So the bridge happens after you play the A section, okay? So the best part, the best thing I guess I should do is just play that whole thing, so you can see exactly where the bridge comes in. Okay, so let's try to do that. I know I'm playing the same thing a lot in this lesson, but that's how I tend to learn the best, if I see the teacher constantly repeating the same thing, because then I can really get it in my ear. I hate it when teachers show you something and then it's over. So I try to repeat things over and over again because I want you to remember them, right? If you remember it because I'm playing it a million times, then we both win, right? You have a good lesson and give me a thumbs up and say that I'm a good teacher. Hopefully, and you're getting good at the same time and remembering the structure, okay? So it's A, B, B, A, B, B, A, and then the bridge, okay? Or just watch the intro. In the intro, I play it that way too, I think. Or listen to the song, okay? So just, I'm not going to play it again, I guess, because I play it too much already, but the bridge comes in after you play A, okay? So let's now learn the bridge. And then that completes the lesson except for those little licks. Okay, so let's move into the bridge section now. All right, so as I said, the structure of the song is A, B, B, A, B, B, A, and then comes the bridge. Okay, so let me show you that last part before the bridge would come in. So you'd go like this, play the A part, now now is where the bridge kicks in. Okay, so let me teach you the bridge now. So it's going to start off with the open 5th string, and then you're going to hammer on to the 2nd fret 5th string, and then you're going to go into a C shape. So, okay, so open A, hammer on, and then you're going to go to the 3rd fret, 5th string, as if you were playing a C, right? So, and then you're going to do this little arpeggio that I'm going to show you now, okay? So it's, after that hammer, you go into the C, and then you just go 5, 4, 2, 3. Okay, so those are the strings, right? So 5, 4, 2, 3. Then it does this walk back. 5, 4, 2, 3. And now the chord looks like this. Okay, so I did 1 fret back with my middle finger, and now my pinky is popping over here to the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Okay, and the right hand is doing the same thing. So 5, 4, 2, 3. Okay, so together. See that? Then we go into A minor, same pattern. 5, 4, 2, 3. So see how nice that is? Okay, and now comes. Okay, so that is a shape that we've already learned, right? So 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 6th string. And now we're going to go pinch, bass, up. Okay, and then move into like a G, pinch. Okay, so. Then it goes back and into an E minor. Okay, so really slowly. I hope I don't get confused here. I hope you don't get confused. Really slowly from the top. So it's together, bass, up, together, bass, up, bass. Go back to that chord. Together, bass, up, bass, E minor. Together, bass, up, bass. Okay, so. Okay. And then again, it does this after the E minor. It goes back to this chord, but only hits it once now as a pinch. And then back to the G as a pinch. So really nice and slowly, the whole thing. See that move? And now we're going back to the C, and it's repeating except without that hammer on thing. And now I'm just going straight into that C. It's repeating, repeating. Just now it's going into an E major. So together, bass, up, bass. And now that thing that we've already learned, right? So 2nd fret, 2nd and 3rd string. Okay, so the whole bridge up to tempo. See that? Back into A. So the ABB structure always stays the same, right? Okay, so I hope that made sense. Watch it a couple of times. I hope that I played it slow enough for you. If not, then on YouTube or even on Super Simple Guitar on my website, you can slow down the videos, okay? So slow it down if it's too fast. And if you don't get this right away, then keep coming back to it. You know, you'll get it. Okay, you just need to get it into your ear. I think that's something that people underestimate. You know, just taking the time to really listen to the same thing enough times for it to really like sink into your ear. Okay, so we did A, we did B, we did C, we did the bridge. That's kind of the structure. And then there's just these little licks that happen. Okay, so let's learn the licks now. So the lick happens in different places, but the main place where it happens is here. So once you'd get here, the second guitar would go. Okay, so you can do that on the A section or on the B section. It works on both, okay? So there's two main little licks that happen throughout the tune. I was listening to the the MTV live one, and that's where the second guitar player is playing it. I'm forgetting his name now, which is bad. Anyways, so let me teach you that lick now. So it's on the 5th fret, 2nd and 1st string, and we're just sliding into the 7th fret. So we slide in, we go back. So I'm hitting both strings, right? Both strings, 1st and 2nd string. Slide in, go back. Next shape now, I'm on the 5th fret, again 2nd string. 4th fret, 3rd string. Sliding in now, again, one step up, right? So going back. So that's okay. Hope you can see that. And then it goes into that A shape that we already know. Back here, and then it ends here. And then you can either continue with the song with the A section or with the B section. Now I did the B section. You could do the A. He does it on both. I've seen him do it on both. So one more time. Something like that. Okay, so that's the first lick. Okay, the second lick goes like this. So it happens at the same place. Then it goes. Or you could do. Okay, so once you're here, and again, this is really meant if you're playing with two guitar players, right? That's how they do it. You could try to fiddle it in with yourself playing if you're a more advanced player and you don't want to just do that the whole time. You could try to add it in there. You could totally do it. But it's two guitar players. It kind of really sounds the best to me. Okay, so the second way is, and then you go, so once you're here on this shape, right? Now it happens. So now you're playing the 1st and 3rd string. Okay, so the middle finger stays where it is. And then you're going to come down. So, okay, so that's, so it's, so you're here. So you're playing the open 1st string, this finger staying, then you're coming down with your ring finger on the 1st. My brain's starting to bonk. Sorry about that. It's when you teach a long time, you don't know what you're talking about anymore. Anyways, we're going to finish this though. So 1st string, coming down on the 2nd fret, 1st string. Okay. Then I'm going over here to the 1st string, 3rd fret, and the 4th string, 4th fret. And then I'm sliding in. I'm doing a whole step. So that's, okay, so sliding in. Then when I come back, I'm only on the 4th fret with both of these notes now. Okay, so the whole time it's happening on the 1st and 3rd string. Then we just walk back. Okay, and then it ends here. And then again, you could continue with the A section or with the B section. So, right? Let's try again. That would be the A section. So it works on both. Okay, so that's, you know, if you want to have some extra juice in there, play around with that. It's really cool. It sounds really cool. I always wanted to learn that. Today I learned it because of this video. So thanks for watching my videos. It gives me an excuse to learn cool things that normally I probably just wouldn't take the time to learn. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I hope all of this made sense. You know, there's a lot of different parts. You know, if you've never tried to learn this, don't expect to do it all in one day. But don't give up too soon either if it's too hard the first day. Keep coming back to it. And you'll see, once you kind of get those different patterns in your fingers and into your ear, it gets easier and easier, right? And try to play along to the song. Listen to the song maybe 10, 20 times just to really get it into your system, right? That's the best way to learn songs. Just listen to them over and over again. Okay, Henry Olsen here, over and out. Hope you liked this lesson. Thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.